We are live, getting set for games 4 and 5 for this simulated season. Kentucky started off 3-0. They had a close win over Toledo. They had an upset at home against a top 25 Ole Miss team that came down to Ole Miss's final possession where they ran out of time, couldn't get a shot to the end zone. Josiah Hayes had a big sack right before that. And it's set to get you started here. Game 4 of the season. It'll be at South Carolina in Columbia. One of the best atmospheres, most underrated atmospheres in the SEC. Let's get you ready for that. The Cats are 3-0 though. If they win this game, they'll probably be, if they were to win this in real life, they would be in the top 25. Let's get you ready for Kentucky at South Carolina.
What time is it? Game time, man. What time is it? Game time, man. What time is it? It's game time, man. Now everybody stand up on your feet. The time is here. Either we gonna rise or we gonna fall. Either we gonna show up or we gonna fold up. Now I know everybody in this room got hard, but it's gonna have to show for the duration of this game. Now am I right? I said am I right? Let's go to war. I wanna win, I'm tired of being close, man. I wanna finish. Forget the naysayers and all the haters. Forget the reporters and all the newspapers. So catch an attitude and poke your chest out. Protect the Commonwealth, cause this is our house. And that Kentucky blue, how did Jersey feel? We ain't come here to play, we come here to fight. It's time to hit some people, I'm tired of getting bruised. We ain't got nothing to lose, we got something to prove. So jump around, get crunk and knock some heads off. See, wintertime workouts, we done paid the cost. See, Coach already told us what we had to do. So it's no more excuses. And second chances, they don't come. Now is y'all ready to go to war with them boys? I said, is y'all ready to go to war with them boys? Let's go get this victory.
Here we go. Kentucky at South Carolina, trying to go for 4-0.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
That's the start we're looking for.
There's an example of what happens when your quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his speed. Pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Fred Ferrier on the reception.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver. Put it on a space mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Going for Kendrick Law there.
This defense was ready for goal balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew
Is that true? Is Kendrick Law one of the fastest in the country?
They couldn't link up. If you're on
I like
defense,
the
just know they're going to try that play again.
with the single down.
Oh! Dowdell.
So runs like that can really help your field position as they're under the 35.
One of the things I love about this big running back is that there doesn't
Third and
need to
inches,
be a
just sneaky.
hole for the play to be successful. This guy can plow into the line of scrimmage, push the pile, drive his legs, generate yards to help your offense.
You're going to sneak.
All right, hang on. I'm just switching some things up real fast. If I'm going to talk over this, I can't have them doing the play-by-play. Let's see. And obviously, I'm not playing the game. This is I don't know if you can't tell by now. It's a simulation. Let's should we customize it? Let's just go to the field. Let's do the field. I wanted to do like stadium noise. I just wanted to drop the announcers. All right, let's roll. All right. Did he catch that? Kendrick Law with a big reception. First down, Kentucky. Well, after that first play of this drive, which was Calzada nearly getting sacked and the ball getting batted down, Cats offense is moving the ball. And there's another completion to Josh Caddis. Another first down. I will say, Williams-Brice Stadium outside of Kroger Field is my favorite SEC stadium. I've been there twice. Once for a Kentucky game. It's when this guy who did Sandstorm was performing live. I don't know. Handoff, Dowdell. And the C parts. Dowdell's in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. What a start for the Cats. I looked up and there was just no one around Dante Dowdell, and he just gallops into the end zone untouched. What a drive. Unbelievable. Kentucky draws first blood in Columbia. Hell yeah, Derek, let's go. Extra point is good. Kentucky, 86 yards in 2 minutes, 26 seconds. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead, shocking the home crowd. Incredible. Look at this. Sellers gets away, and it's nearly picked. Oh, it should have been. Oh, that should have been a pick six. Was it Alex Afari? I think it was. I cannot believe, for one, Sellers got away from the sack and then nearly threw a pick six, but the ball goes in and out of the hands of Alex Afari. Sellers from the gun, in trouble again, stepping up, throws an incomplete pass. Kentucky bringing the pressure. Twice, Sellers has been able to elude what would have been a huge loss. So it's 3rd and 10. Can the Cats get a 3-and-out after putting 7 on the board in their first drive? 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man in the backfield, Sellers takes the snap, dumps it off, and he will be hit and dropped after a short gain. Is that Landon Watson on the tackle? Transfer from TCU. It'll bring up 4th and 10. I thought he might have gained a couple yards there. He got back to the line of scrimmage. So South Carolina will punt the ball back to the Cats. If Kentucky is 3-0 and South Carolina is 3-0 at this point in the season, does game day come back to Columbia? Calzada sacked on first down. So Kentucky behind the sticks, 2nd and 18 from their own 22-yard line. Calzada dumps it off to Kendrick Law. That's a short gain. It'll be, we'll say, a gain of 4 up to the 26-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 14. Let's see how conservative we get here. I'd almost imagine they just hand the ball off to Dowdell and get in a better position to punt the ball in. Calzada, plenty of time. He's going deep down the left sideline. He's got his man, Kendrick Law. First down, Kentucky. He went to him in the first drive and just couldn't connect. Tries it again here on 3rd and 14, and it's a huge game for the Cats. Look at that ball from Zach Calzada, all the way down to the South Carolina 13-yard line. That pass is complete. Another first down. This one to Jamori Macklin. It's 1st and goal from inside the 3-yard line. This is where Kentucky has had trouble last season. They get 1st and goal, and they would get 0 points. Let's see if they can punch it in here to double up their advantage over the Gamecocks. Calzada takes the snap, pitches it off. Oh, he had it. Kendrick Law had it, and he tried to cut back to the outside. And is stopped actually, right at the line of scrimmage, they'll say. So it'll be 2nd and goal once again from the 2. All he had to do was just lean forward there, and he had the touchdown. Just hand the ball off. Just hand it off. Let's go up the middle. Why are you being cute like this? Dowdell's in the backfield, 3 wide receiver to the left. They go to Dowdell, and he is just short of the end zone. So it will be 3rd and goal from the 1. I'd like to see a replay of that. I guess he was down before the ball was across the goal line. 3rd and goal. Dowdell in the backfield again. Calzada under center. Man in motion is Law. They'll hand it to Dowdell, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down for a loss of 1. So Kentucky had it 1st and goal from the, 2-yard line? And they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Well, that's frustrating. Had a chance there to take a 14-point lead. Field goal is good. Kentucky does take a 10-0 lead. Who is the kicker this year for Kentucky? 91. That's he's a redshirt freshman from Billings, Montana. Is that who's going to be kicking this year? Jacob, somebody help me with the pronunciation. Jacob Coway? Field goal kicking, I don't know if it's nerfed on this game or not, because we have yet to see a miss. Of course, I'll say that, and then Kentucky will miss like a big field goal. Sellers, who lit up Kentucky last year, has all day to throw, and now he'll tuck and run. He's got the first down and then some. He's across the 45, finally brought down at the 47-yard line by number 11, who's not on the roster. I think some of the rosters are messed up in this game too. The number 11 for Kentucky is Bo Allen, and I don't believe he'll be getting very many defensive snaps this season. Sellers, again, plenty of time. He's got his man. He breaks a tackle. He's across the 35 down to the 30, where he's finally brought down by a couple of white jerseys, but it's another South Carolina first down. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Kentucky dominating early. They lead 10-0, but South Carolina is driving as we start the second 7 minutes. Sellers on the read option. Gets about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Man, Sellers just The first half, he didn't really like kill us in the first half. If you guys remember, that game was a blowout. I just got done watching Any Given Saturday, the first episode and a half. It was 10-6 at halftime, but it felt like we were down by 40. It felt like there was just no chance. There's a big stop by the middle linebacker, Alex Safari. South Carolina stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 5. So big play here. Kentucky, they can get the ball back up 10-0. The offense has been, I mean, yes, they've had some big third downs they've had to make, but 3rd and 5. And stopped by Sam Green, the sophomore, transferred from Southern Cal. And it's 4th and 7. South Carolina going 3 and out on their. I'm sorry, they're kicking the extra. They didn't go 3 and out. They have 2 first downs. Here's a long field goal. We haven't had one this long so far this season from either team, and it's good. And that's what makes me wonder: is the kicking from the AI? Are they too good? We've yet to see a ball even hit the post or anything. It just everything's been automatic. 10-3. Kentucky holds them to a field goal. Get the ball back, up 7. How about a long drive right here? Take 5 minutes off the clock. Be the last possession. Law takes it out of the end zone. I'm not sure why. I don't understand that decision. He gets up to the 17, where it's 1st and 10 for Kentucky. Play fake to Dowdell. Calzada throws incomplete. Intended for Kendrick Law. So it'll be 2nd and 10. I don't mind throwing on 1st down. But I need a Jeff Picaro. 2nd and 10. Calzada. Over the middle, he's got his man Stiletto, and he's up to the 35-yard line. 1st down, Kentucky. Brandon, is it? Oh, it's not Sissy, is it? That's too easy. First and 10, Kentucky at their own 35-yard line. Calzada calling an audible. He's under center here on 1st down. And he handed it off to Jamari Macklin, who was met in the backfield. That's a loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12. Kentucky behind the sticks for the 2nd time in 3 drives. And they were lucky to not start out the first drive behind the sticks. Calzada with a quick pass over the middle to Macklin. That makes it a much more manageable 3rd and 3 for Kentucky. I agree, Derek. If Calzada can get this much time against South Carolina, I feel good about this season. And the thing is, I feel good about this offensive line. They're huge. At least the starters. There might be a little bit of a drop-off. Swings it out to Macklin, to Dante Dowdell, the running back, who I thought initially was going to get the 1st down, but he only gets 2, stopped a yard short, and Kentucky's going to have to punt from their own 44-yard line. So they get 1 first down. And punt it away. That one will go into the end zone for a touchback. Dang. So South Carolina starts the drive at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Good stop there. I thought that was going to be a 1st down. Who was that? Quaysheed Scott, sophomore from South Carolina. We had guys from Mississippi making big plays for Kentucky last week in that win over Ole Miss. Sellers in trouble, and that pass is batted down, so it will be 3rd and 4 for South Carolina. They went 3 and out on their first possession, had 2 big plays in their second possession, in which Kentucky held them to a long field goal. Facing another 3rd down here on their 3rd possession. Kentucky can force another 3 and out here. That'd be huge. But they will have the 1st down pretty easily. That pass complete to the tight end Michael Smith, the sophomore from Savannah, Georgia. So up to the 31-yard line. We'll call it the 31, in between the 30 and 31. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Sellers has got his man for a 1st down up to the 50-yard line, finding Michael Smith once again. It's a big target for Sellers. Back-to-back 1st downs for South Carolina for the 2nd time today. And that one just short of the 50-yard line. Trips left. They go to the tight end again. And it'll be stopped just short of a 1st down. That was Jordan Lovett on the tackle, preventing a 3rd straight 1st down for the Gamecocks. That will take us to the 2-minute warning. It will be 2nd and inches when we come back. South Carolina moving west to east here. And dropped in the backfield. Once again, it's Jordan Lovett with the big play. It'll bring up 3rd and 5 for South Carolina. I love this. Let's switch to man. They're killing us with the tight end rollouts. Yeah. I mean, was it 3 straight passes to Smith? Sellers got his man again. Another 3rd down conversion for the Gamecocks. That one to Mazio Bennett Jr., the sophomore from Greenville, South Carolina, on the reception. So Carolina back into field goal range. See if the Cats can hold him to a field goal again. They had Sellers wrapped up. He got away, but doesn't get away from Quashid Scott, who got in and got the sack. I'm trying to see who initially made contact with Sellers there. Slowed him down, and Quashid is able to go in and finish off the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 19. My controller batteries are dying. Hang on 1 second. You know, I just realized I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to, I can't resume because it, okay. All right, we'll plug it in. We'll figure it out. I wanted it to be like when you watch Netflix or a DVD, you know, you turn off the controller and save the battery. Apparently gonna have a battery on even for a simulation. Sellers in trouble. He'll throw it out of bounds. 3rd and 19. Okay, this is here. 1 second, guys. Sorry about this. Get this connected. There we go. Okay. 3rd and 19. Can Kentucky, you know, it was 10-6 last year, but the opposite. South Carolina led Kentucky 10-6. Kentucky got a field goal at the end of the half. Sellers dumps it off. He's got some blockers, but he'll get out of bounds. Well short of a 1st down. 4th and 13. Again, the halftime score last season was 10-6. South Carolina. What will this be, like a 43-yard field goal? I wish, what happened to just telling us how far it was? The kick is up. We have a terrible view. We'll know if it's good. It is good. 10-6. Kentucky with the lead. South Carolina answers with a field goal. You know, yeah, South Carolina has the ball, right? Start the 2nd half. Yeah, Kentucky got it first. Scored a touchdown in their opening drive. So it's that, it's not the middle 8 with these 7-minute quarters. Maybe it's like more like the middle 4, middle 5 or something. 42 seconds, though, and 3 timeouts. Let's see if Kentucky can also get in field goal range, try to get those points back. And again, coming out of the end zone is Kendrick Law, and that is just a terrible decision. So 38 seconds left. Kentucky hands it off to Dowdell, makes a man miss, gets up to the, oh, there's an injury for Kentucky, Jalen Farmer. This offense cannot afford too many injuries to their offensive line. So that stops the Kentucky call timeout. Forced to call a timeout there. 2nd and 5. I would just take a knee. Let's go to the half. Well, instead, they'll go to Dowdell there on the screenplay. He's got a, it wasn't a screenplay. He just handed it off, swung it out to Dowdell. That will be a first down for Kentucky. 28 seconds. They take their 2nd timeout. Hand off to Dowdell again. And he's going to run out of bounds to stop the clock. He does get 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Kentucky. What do you guys think? Do we keep trying? Should they keep trying to move the ball and to get some points? I don't think. Would Stoops do this? Leading 10-6? Did you go to the locker room? Just up by 4? Well, Kentucky's got trips to the right, 2 wide receivers to the left. So they're thinking about airing it out here. Calzada throws one deep down the field. He's got his man to the 15-10, dropped out of bounds. That's a first down. Kentucky. Jamori Macklin on the reception for Kentucky. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Of course. When you got Zach Calzada and Jamari Macklin, just throw it up. Let's go. That was a bullet. 1st and goal. Clock is ticking though. 5 seconds. 4. Calzada over the middle. It is incomplete, and thank goodness, because they don't have any more timeouts left. 1 second on the clock. Kentucky will attempt a field goal. This ought to be an easy one. This is basically an extra point. The kick is up on the way. It's no good, but there is a flag. Wow. So Kentucky gets another shot at it. An untimed down to push the lead back up to 7. The kick is up. It's on the way. It's no good again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was just saying Kentucky's gonna miss a field goal when it matters. Unbelievable. Missed it twice. What is that, a 17-yard field goal? What? Is that 20 yards even? That's brutal. South Carolina gets the ball to start the 2nd half, and now, oh my goodness, if they lose this game by 3 points. I was feeling pretty good about it. Up 7. South Carolina hasn't reached the end zone yet. Going deep. Oh, what a play. Who was that? JQ Hardaway. Don't try to pick on JQ. They're lucky it wasn't picked. He does bat it down. It's 2nd and 10. I know. I jinxed the kicker. I know. I was hoping I was jinxing the other team's kicker. I said I thought we'd miss one. Here we go. Come on, somebody make a play. There you go. Who is that? Alex Safari and JQ Hardaway on the stop there. Shy-ass Pete. He's the truth. I like him. I'm still not over the missed field goal. I needed an actual halftime. Oh boy. What a play again. Was that JQ Hardaway again? Quit picking on JQ. Quit trying to. He breaks up. That would have gotten South Carolina in field goal range again. So the Gamecocks will punt for the 3rd time today. And Kentucky has a chance here to, I mean, these are 7-minute quarters. There's lots of time left, but hit pretty hard. A chance here to create some separation. 2-possession lead. You can get in the end zone. Calzada Deep. Far side. Incomplete. Looking for Troy Stiletto. Last year, when teams went man coverage against Kentucky in this video game, people just threw the ball to Barry on them. Great Kentucky in here. Game-winning field goals. Daldell bounces it to the outside. He'll be dropped just a few yards short of the first down. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Good run from Daldell. We should probably do these simulations like throughout the season, even. I think that could be fun. Like just run them on Thursday or something with the updated rosters, because I agree with what somebody said about the running back situation. Oh, there's another pass out to Daldell. He had green grass in front of him, but was brought down by South Carolina's, who was it? Isaiah McClary with a big tackle, because Daldell was headed for the end zone. 1st and 10, Kentucky. Handoff. Daldell had a gap, and he cut back to the inside, where he was met by several black jerseys. Still a gain of 4, but I thought he could have popped that for a long run. And motion is law. They'll hand it to Daldell, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. Eventually brought down by number 1, DQ Smith, senior from Columbia, South Carolina. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the South Carolina 30. This is a long field goal. Redshirt freshman Jacob Wow, I gotta learn his name. And we'll bring up a 4th and 7. So Jacob will head on out there for the field goal. He missed 2 from about 20 yards to close out the first half. Yeah, can somebody help me with the, somebody write that phonetically so I can say it correctly. Jacob Kuai? I mean, I should know this. Kick is up on the way. It is good. So there you go. From, what was that, 40-something yards? Showing off the huge leg there, company camera. You know, Alex Raynor didn't get enough credit. That kid missed 1 field goal, I think, in his entire time at Kentucky, and it just happened to be against Tennessee. But he was money. I mean, and you look at some of the games that Kentucky lost under Stoops. So there's been several games they lost because of missed field goals and extra points. Did anyone else see the field goal kicker for the Jags last night make a 70-yarder? Man, they can't bring the Smith guy down. If they're making 70-yarders in the NFL, can we start to make the field goal post closer together, more like arena football? Yes, Iron Kentucky. Raynor was awesome. You could count on every field goal. You can count on every single one of them going in. Oh, what a play there to get Sellers in the backfield. Sam Green, once again, the transfer from Southern Cal on the stop. It'll be 3rd and 4. Austin McGinnis, one of the other guys that you kind of take for granted. Stoops may not be here if not for Austin McGinnis, honestly. That pass over the middle, another 3rd down conversion for the Gamecocks. That pass complete to Jared Brown, the redshirt senior from Coastal Carolina. You know, if Austin McGinnis doesn't hit that field goal against Mississippi State in 2016, and they need to beat Louisville to get bowl eligible in Stoops' 4th year. Another pass across the middle, caught around the 50-yard line. We'll say it's just across the 50. to the 49, 2nd and 2. It was a big third down for South Carolina. Their offense has not been so good today against the Kentucky defense. I don't think they've gotten into the red zone yet. Cats lead 13-6. Sellers all day to throw. And he'll dump it off underneath, but that is a first down. Pass complete to the running back, Russell Feisen. He's he's a graduate student from Utah State. This is also helping me learn the rosters for all the other teams, so that's been fun. Seller swings it out to the far side for a gain of about 6. We'll say 5. 2nd and 5 for Carolina. And they are chewing up a lot of clock on this drive here in the third quarter. About 90 seconds to play in the third. Sellers again is going to throw. Steps up. Far side. He's got his man. Another first down. This one complete to number 14, Jared Brown. The second reception of the drive. If Stoops wins 8 games this year, I mean, Sellers tucks and runs. He's across the 5 to down to the 4-yard line. Finally brought down by Landon Watson. This is what worries me when we play South Carolina. We all know it. We all know we're afraid of the dual threat quarterback at Kentucky. Sellers hands it off. The running back immediately met by Watson. Russell Feisen, the graduate student from Utah State, on the carry. 2nd and goal, nearing the end of the third quarter. Handoff again to Feisen. He'll dive for the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they are an extra point away from tying it up. And that missed field goal at the end of the first half is still bothering me. I'm not going to be mad at Jacob. Why would I? I'm mad at the video game version of him right now. Iron Kentucky, I was just watching Any Given Saturday, and that's what they were saying about South Carolina last year. They were saying they might win 2 games the whole year and go 0-for in the SEC. So, you got to let the games play out. Things happen. Players get injured. You never know who you're going to be facing. The extra point is up on the way. It is good. And with 18 seconds left in the third quarter, we are tied at 13. That was a 10-play, 80-yard drive for the South Carolina Gamecocks. You can't lose to them 4 times in a row. Because that's what it would be, right? 4 times? 22, 23, 24, yeah, 25. After beating them 5 or 6 years in a row. I can't remember. Help me out. How many years in a row was it that we beat South Carolina? Was it like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21? That's 7? Calzada on the keeper gets 2. That will take us to the end of the third quarter. It's Kentucky 13, South Carolina 13. We have our first tie. 5. Thank you, Kentucky. First tie since it was 0-0. Kentucky scored on the opening drive. Got into the end zone. Calzada going to keep it himself again. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd and 5 upcoming. This is a big play. Sorry, I just had to look up for a second. That's a first down, Kentucky. What a pass. Who's that to? Is that Jamari Macklin again? Drive continues for the Cats. I just assumed we were going to end up punting, and I looked away for a second. Oh, double play fake. Calzada, far side. He's got Caddis. I thought for another first down, they're going to mark him just short. They'll call it 2nd and inches. Let the clock run. Let's keep moving the ball. I don't think we can have a 7-minute drive, but I would like it if South Carolina gets the ball back down 7 with only a couple minutes left. Just sneak it. They hand it off. Daldell is stopped. No, they give him the first down. They gave him the first down. Forward progress to the 47. First down, Kentucky. That was my nightmare scenario there on 2nd and inches. I thought, do you try to throw one up to the end zone, or do you? But really, I was like, just sneak it. Just sneak it. Just make sure you get the first down. Don't bring up a 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. They give Daldell the first down there. They go back to Daldell, and this time they'll do just enough to, well, I was going to say get back to the line of scrimmage. So they're going to mark them a yard short. It'll be 2nd and 11. So again, Kentucky's behind the sticks. It's the 5th time today. John Gruden or John Summerall? I'm going to do the realistic one. Because John Gruden's not going to come here. I'm going to say John Summerall. And I think that would be a good hire. Maybe a great hire. Double play fake again. Throwing near side, incomplete, and another injury to the offensive line. Alex Wolfschlager goes down. And it's a big 3rd and 11. Kentucky converted their last 3rd down. Can we do it again here? This is the 3rd and long, though. Calzada steps up in the pocket. Throws. He's got his man. First down, Kentucky. Down to the 36-yard line. J.J. Hester. Graduate student from Missouri. First down, Kentucky. Closing in on field goal range, as we said, as the scouting report from the company camera. He's got a leg. There goes Macklin bouncing to the outside. 10-5 touchdown, Kentucky. Jamari Macklin on the handoff. And the Cats retake the lead. Oh my goodness. The Cats have stunned Williams-Brice Stadium. 4:14 to play, plenty of time, 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts. But Kentucky is an extra point away from going up 7 on the road here in Columbia. I needed to have like a Tom Leach drop from when Kentucky scores. I think that'd be cool. Extra point up on the way. It's good. Kentucky 20. That was a 9-play, 3-minute drive that covered 76 yards. Is that what it said? After 2 double fakes, the defense fell asleep. That's right. What a call, Chadwick. Set him up. They set him up for that play. Oh, what the hell was 25 doing there? Brad White's defense is a stop away from Kentucky, improving to 4-0 going into the Georgia game. We've seen that before. Handoff, and he's got lots of space. Makes a man miss. What a block. Somebody put Landon Watson on his back. Somehow South Carolina did not get the first down there. Yeah. Big stop. I just got on him on the kick coverage, but it was Jordan Lovett on the stop for Kentucky. 2nd and 1. They'll hand it off again. That's a first down. Bison carries it for a few. It does feel like this is going to come down to a defensive stand, doesn't it? You know what else we haven't had? This is the 2nd year now, of course, as college football, the video games come back. We did this last year. We did not have an overtime game, so we haven't had an overtime game yet. Several Wildcats on the stop there on first down. Get them behind the scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 12. We also, we had a fumble recovery. We have not had an interception this season. So it feels like we're coming down to a goal line stand or an interception to close this one out. I was at that 2021 Florida game as a fan. Run the option, they pitch it out to Fison. He does get a few, we'll say gain of 6, 3rd and 6, cuts the yards to gain in half. I didn't get to storm the field because I was all the way up top. I've now been to, I was at the LSU game in 07 also, and Tennessee in 2010, and I just, because of where I was at, just couldn't make it down to the field to storm it. Good times. 3rd and 6. Sellers, plenty of time, and he's got his man across the 50, skates down to the 45, 40, or 47 yard line. Big play there. That pass complete to Nick Harbor. Clock stops to move the chains. Sellers across the middle again for a good gain of 8 from number 8, Nick Harbor again. 2nd and 2, and that'll probably take us to the 2-minute warning. This is Kentucky's end of game defense for sure. Super Nuclear is getting ahead of ourselves here. Getting ahead of ourselves. We got to get a stop. Would South Carolina go for 2? You don't go for the win at home, right? They swing it out to number 3, Mazio Bennett Jr., but he stopped for a loss of 1. Big time 3rd down coming up here. South Carolina's going to go for it, so you need to get 2 stops. 2 plays to not allow them 3 yards. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Sellers steps up, throws deep down the near sideline, and it's caught for a 1st down. Man, this is the bend but don't break defense. Who was that? Luke Gotti? That's funny. That's pretty good. Pretty good, company camera. Good memory there. 1st and 10. We'll hand it off to Fison. He's going to be dropped in the backfield for a loss. Again, I don't know who number 11 is because it's not Bo Allen. If anybody knows the Kentucky roster on College Football 26, hit me up in that chat. Can we get that on here? Sellers with an incomplete pass. Not been many of those from either team. And now 3rd and 13. Let's see how conservative we get here on defense. You want to bet? We give up 10. We just let them have 10. Big play here. Minute 4 to go. Oh, what a play. Who was number 6? Oh, yeah, J.Q. Hardaway. But it is 4th and 1, so they get 12. Clock is ticking. 48 seconds. I was even wondering, does Kentucky need to take a timeout? But at this point, just play it. Just play it out. 4th and 1. 1 stop to improve to 4-0. Sellers throws. Touchdown, South Carolina. Mazio Bennett Jr. was wide open. And we're an extra point away from this game being all tied up at 20. Man. Well, let's see if they go for 2. I assume they'll just kick the extra point. Half. Shane Beamer might go for you're probably not wrong. Kendrick Law forced to return this one. The kick went just short of the end zone. So 34 seconds. Kentucky does have 3 timeouts left. Have to go how many yards? What to feel comfortable? What, 50? They get one out to a pass out to Caddis here. Zach Calzada's up to 302 passing yards in this game. He's only thrown a few incompletions. It's a gain of 6, 2nd and 4, but only 29 seconds to play. Again, you got 3 timeouts. It doesn't take that long to run plays where you can get 15 yards at a time. They'll go over the middle. They got Caddis again, and Caddis is up near midfield. Kentucky's got to call timeout. They do. He's at the 49-yard line. And that's the thing about having 3 timeouts. You get to work with the whole field. 24 seconds to play, and the Cats get in field goal range. Play fake, Daldell. Good block from Daldell. All day to throw. Calzada steps up. He's got his man, Stiletto, to the 20-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds. 1st and 10, Kentucky with 17 seconds to play. In field goal range. The South Carolina crowd must be on pins and needles right now. Zach Calzada proving his haters wrong. They'll hand it to Daldell. He'll get it to the middle of the field and climb forward to the 13-yard line. They're going to let the clock run. Don't let the computer do anything stupid here and not call timeout. So call timeout. Call timeout. There we go. 2 seconds. Here we go. Jacob, how do you say his last name? Somebody help me out. Jacob Cowie. Just somebody write it phonetically so I can get this. And Beamer is going to call a timeout. He missed 2 field goals. Only 1 counted. He missed 2 field goals from 20 yards. This one to win the game, to send Kentucky to 4-0. The kick is good! Kentucky wins! Kentucky pulls off the upset at Williams-Brice. 23-20. The Cats are 4-0. Heading to Athens. Unbelievable. Unbelievable game. It went slow motion on the kick, and I thought, oh, well, that's not going to be enough. I thought, what, is he going to kick it short of the end zone? That was the big play right there. That pass to Stiletto. Unbelievable. We are so motivated. This is the game. You win that game, you put up a motivated tweet, Kentucky football. 4-0. This is crazy. What a start. I got to see some of these highlights. We will 4-0. Think about the wins. You've beaten 2 ranked teams. You're definitely in the top, and you did 1 on the road. I want to see how, because he missed the one from we're just getting started, bro. Oh, no doubt about that one. Nailed it. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm fired up on a Sunday afternoon. I don't know about you guys. We're going to Athens, 4-0. The SEC East still running through, well, not really through Lexington, but yeah, you got to beat the Cats if you want to win the SEC East. Don't get me excited about this. Don't make me start to believe now. Don't make me start to believe that Kentucky can do something special this year. I don't need that. 4-0. 4-0. Start of the season. I'm going to get this link sent out real fast, and we will get game 2 of the day. It's going to be our final game of today. We'll do 3 games tomorrow. We're going to do the next 3 games tomorrow. Then we'll wait. We'll do the last 3 games next Sunday if they qualify for a bowl, which looks like, I mean, they're going to be 1 win away because we're giving them the Tennessee Tech game. Real quick, you want to see this? Let's see. So I'm actually pulling up. Let me see. It's weird. It's weird how the lighting is so weird. Because it's like it's taking the players from, I don't know, why can't we just have a regular replay? Why do I have to like control cameras? See how their bodies are lit? Interesting. All right, let's get to game 2. Kentucky, Georgia. Both teams. I'm gonna assume Georgia's undefeated. Both teams 4-0. Take hold of the SEC East. Chance to go 3-0 in the SEC. And you know what? It worked the first time. We're gonna do it again.
What time is it? Game time, man. What time is it? Game time, man. What time is it? It's game time, man. Now everybody stand up on your feet. The time is here. Either we gonna rise or we gonna fall. Either we gonna show up or we gonna fold up. Now I know everybody in this room got heart, and it's gonna have to show for the duration of this game. Now am I right? I said am I right? Let's go to war. Tired of losing, I wanna win. I'm tired of being close, man. I wanna finish. Forget the naysayers and all the haters. Forget the reporters and all the newspapers. So catch an attitude and poke your chest out. Protect the Commonwealth, cause this is our house. In that Kentucky blue, how did Jersey feel? We ain't come here to play, we come here to fight. It's time to hit some people, I'm tired of getting bruised. We ain't got nothing to lose, we got something to prove. So jump around, get crunk and knock some heads off. See, wintertime workouts, we done paid the cost. See, Coach already told us what we had to do. So it's no more excuses. And second chances, they don't come. Now is y'all ready to go to war with them boys? I said, is y'all ready to go to war with them boys? Let's go get this victory.
All right, let's see. Do I still have this microphone on? There we go. Do you believe enough that Kentucky will do the big game team commentary? Might end up turning that off later, but 7 minutes. This is going to be a night. It's going to be a night game. I mean, if it's, here we go. So, Cats and the Dogs. Let's do this. I got to update that graphic over here too, don't I?
Number 48 in hot formation to kick it away.
Yikes. Ja'Cory Thomas finished off the sack, but it was... There's like 3 Bulldog players in the backfield. This is going about how I expected it to go, honestly. Kentucky punting out of their own end zone on their second drive. And that, oh my goodness, how did that not get blocked? And it's a great kick. I mean, that couldn't have, from how that play started, I don't. Duval is in the house. Jaguars rule forever is here. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Saw your guy's kicker hit a 70-yarder yesterday, which is just that's absurd. You don't need to be in field goal range before you cross the 50-yard line. I agree, Derek. Why is it not like they did it last year? I watched them take knees on kickoffs. It's been a recurring theme in like EA games that they break something and then they introduce it in a few years later as a fix. Finally, Kentucky's I mean, that literally was about to be a blocked punt in the end zone for either a safety or a touchdown. And now Georgia, they might go for this. They're going to kick a long field goal. Not quite 70 yards. He's got a leg on him and misses. So for the first time in 5 games now, Kentucky's opponent misses a field goal. Well, that's pretty significant. Kentucky gets the ball now at their own 39 to start this drive. Calzada all day to throw, and he gets it out to Kendrick Law, who has not been brought down. Finally, out to the 25, down to the 25-yard line goes Kendrick Law for a big gain for the Cats. A missed field goal in this economy? Man, what a throw. Nice pitch and catch there for Kentucky. 33 seconds to play in the first quarter in Athens. Swings it out to Law again, and he gets 8 yards. I mean, Georgia really left the door open there, going 3 and out. Kentucky's offense had nowhere to go on their opening drive. Or their second drive. Calzada gets the snap, whips it out to Stiletto. Stiletto's got some space. He's met at the 6-yard line, but it's a first down, Kentucky. Calzada finding his groove there at the end of the first quarter. We'll go to the second. Cats trail 7-0, but they are inside the Bulldog 10-yard line to start the second quarter. Handoff Daldell. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Carried his man in to the end zone, and the Cats are an extra point away from tying it up in Athens. They don't need to be giving me hope like this. I know what's going to happen when we go down there. We played Georgia really well at home. Down in the Peach State, not as well. I'm looking up the all-time series. Winsipedia, great website. 64 Georgia wins, 2 ties, 12 Kentucky wins. Let's see. In Athens, it was 51-13, 30-13, 21-0, 42-13, 27-3, 59-17. 19-10. Hey, there you go. 2011. And then Kentucky, of course, in 2009 with Rich Brooks. They won. What was the final score of that one? 34-27. The Kentucky defense, after kind of a disappointing first drive, stepping up, making big plays. It's now 2nd and 14 for the Dogs. I feel like I needed a little bit of space between the South Carolina win and this game. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed winning on a – I don't want to I'm writing – another big play for Kentucky. The defense. Now the away crowd, are they starting to believe a little bit? Jaguars rule forever. How much do Clemson fans hate South Carolina? Like, do you hate them, or is it like – I don't know. I mean, we hate Louisville and they're not like on our level, but Louisville won. Wow, what a terrible throw. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it's 4th and 20. So I think both teams now have experienced a 4th and 20 so far this game. But Kentucky's getting the ball back. The secret all along was just playing Marcus McClinton before every game. Pretty solid return there from Kendrick Law, one of the best of the season. Kentucky, again, with great field positions. They started their last drive at their own 49. They start this one at their own 48. Calzada dumps it off to Stiletto for a quick gain of 5. Nice first down play for the Cats. Getting some. Going up top to the end zone. It's incomplete. It'll bring up 4th and 4. Kentucky will have to punt. Might as well, though. I like it. Hey, might as just throw it up. You're playing Georgia on the road. You haven't won there since was it the George Bush administration? No. Obama was president. Okay. It's been a long time, is what I'm trying to say. 2009. Might as well just try some stuff. Why not? That's a great punt. That's going to go out of bounds at about the 8-yard line, where Georgia will start their 3rd drive of the game. Oh, dropped in the backfield. They'll give him forward progress to the 1-yard line. Sam Green getting back there and getting the sack. Kentucky's defense, outside of that opening drive, has been stellar. That was close to a safety. It will be 2nd and 17. And he's going to be dropped in the end zone for a safety. Back-to-back big-time defensive plays leads to 2 points and a Kentucky lead. I mean, could you imagine what the Bulldog fans would be doing right now? Calzada in trouble. Man, the defenses have come to play today. Second and 17 from their own 20-yard line. Macklin in motion. They'll hand it off to Dowdell, and he'll be met at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 16. See if they go for it. I mean, you might as well. I mean, not go for it on 4th down, but like try to get the first down. Don't just hand it off. And there you go. Calzada, he's got time. He gets it out to Macklin. He'll be dropped well short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 8. They gain about 9 on that play. Up to the 29-yard line, they'll have to punt. See, I don't like why does the game, there's obviously players on the field right here, right now. And the game is showing us the stadium with no players on it. Like, what a terrible cutaway. Georgia atmosphere was good last time I was there, which was 2 years ago. It felt like that was a game where they took Kentucky serious. Like the crowd, the players, coaches, and that's why that game was what it was. And again, dropped in the backfield, this time by, I think, was that Josiah Hayes, the senior from Horn Lake, Mississippi, on the stop. Yeah, if you're wearing blue, prepare to be barked at. But they will do that, and they'll talk a little shit. But they're respectful about their shit talking, if that makes sense. It's not like Tennessee. Tennessee, you get a sense that like, all right, somebody might try to do something stupid here. Third and 13. The defenses so far tonight. That's been the story for both teams. They have a timeout, 2-minute warning. Good Lord. If that's not the most Kentucky thing, you know, 3rd and 13, 2-minute warning, you think we're going to get the ball back coming out of this 2-minute warning. They go to commercial, you're pumped up, you're excited, like, all right, it's one stop. They come back, gain of 15. Like, all right, whatever. And now Georgia's moving the football. There's another pass for a first down. Didn't realize Georgia's preseason number 4. Another first down for the Dogs. They still have all 3 timeouts. Clock stops to move the chains, so they haven't had to use one. Dang. Georgia will get the ball to start the second half. It's very big, very important to try to hold them to just a field goal here. They'll go to the end zone. Call it just shy of it. Down to the 3-yard line. Damn. Daniel, see, we need it. Need a turnover. Georgia, or Kentucky calls their first timeout. I guess, is it Kentucky just play Olay defense here? Let them score, get the ball back? They'll swing it out to the far side, and he almost went out of bounds. Carries a man forward, down, or back to the line of scrimmage, they'll say. He went out of bounds at the 3. It'll be 2nd and goal. Clock stops at 59 seconds. Need a fumble, interception, a sneeze. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Here's the snap. Rolls out. He's going to be hit and dropped for a loss of 1. They'll say he got back to the original line of scrimmage. Big play here. The bend but do not break defense of Brad White and the Kentucky Wildcats. Trying to hold the Dogs to a field goal here. Instead, wide open touchdown, Georgia. Zachariah Branch, the junior from Vegas. Damn. Man, Kentucky's given up some crucial third down touchdowns so far this season. Let's see if that one comes back to bite them. There's 50 seconds left, and Kentucky has 2 timeouts. I did not understand the timeout. Well, I guess it does give you 50 seconds to play with. Thanks for joining us, Jaguar. Enjoy Fortnite. The extra point is good. 14-9, a 9-play, 74-yard drive that took just 2 minutes. So let's see if Kentucky can put together another late drive to close out a half. Against South Carolina, they got the ball all the way down to the 5-yard line. Ran a play through an incomplete pass, kicked a field goal, missed it, but there was a penalty, kicked it again, missed it. But he made up for it. The walk-off game-winning field goal. First one since 2016. Austin McGinnis. They go to Caddis here on 2nd and 7. Georgia calls timeout. They're thinking about getting the ball back. I mean, if you're Kentucky here, dang, you don't want to throw an incomplete pass and just give them. I would just hand it off, make them use that third timeout at least. Instead, Calzada throws and got his man for a first down. Kendrick Law up to the 26-yard line. And Kentucky calls their final timeout. I don't know why. Yeah, dear. I don't know. Why do they do that? That should be an easy thing to fix. They'll swing it out to Dowdell. He gets up to the 30 where he's met by a wall of Georgia Bulldogs. I think it was Gabe Harris Jr. on the tackle. Let's see if Kentucky runs another play here. There's really no need to. I know Georgia gets the ball to start the second half, but you're not. He dumps it off to Caddis again. Caddis gets up to the 45, but the clock stops to move the chains. Let's see if maybe you can get a Hail Mary off here. I don't think they're going to. That's going to take us to the end of the first half. Georgia leads it 14-9, and they'll get the ball to start off the second half. Agree with Derek there on his Patterson and Wilcox. Adam Luckett said in their most recent 11 personnel, or one of the recent 11 personnels, that Wilcox is absolutely fourth on the running back depth chart. Kentucky's defense has come ready to play. I know they've given up 14 to give up a big third down there, but they have had the dogs playing behind the sticks for a lot of this game. That's J.Q. Hardaway again on the stop. Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. There you go. That's the attitude, Paul, we got to have. I think we get a win somewhere. Look, does anybody think Tennessee's all that good? Kentucky had him. He slips by the tackler, gets the first down. Or no, he does not get the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches. On the quarterback sneak, Georgia moves the chains. Out of Tennessee and Ole Miss, I think they're going to get one of them. I really do. I wish we had Tennessee earlier. Because that seems to happen. Tennessee's been bad early in the seasons before, or if not bad, they've been very beatable. Like the year they lost to Georgia State. They started figuring stuff out towards the end of that season, and then we get them at the end, and they beat us by stopping Lynn Bowden a yard short. This one's not looking good. That was a good stop there by Ty Bryant, Kentucky kid. The quarterback sneak. I'm telling you. I mean, I don't know how you even stop it. I think, what was Tom Brady's conversion rate on quarterback sneaks? It's like 95%, something like that. Look it up. %. And the Dogs just keep moving the ball. It's another first down up to the 47. The last time I think we won at Auburn, was that 2009 also? Kentucky has to at least hold them to a field goal here to have a chance in this game. And there's a big stop there. Number 60, David Gusta. I'm a big David Gusta fan. If you haven't seen his interview here on the YouTube channel, check him out. We had to bleep him out a few times. He's the reason we like. There's certain guys you like, and that has nothing really to do. Like, I don't know. It's really just do they say interesting stuff? You know? Gee, come on! Damn it! Gunnar Stockton up to 167 yards through the air and 2 touchdowns. This is true right here. Anybody else see? We gotta get Derek just to. I gotta get him the StreamYard link. He's got to just come on here with me. We'll just talk ball while these games are on. Derek knows what he's talking about. McGowan is the best overall running back on the roster. That's a true statement. But if you have not seen our interview with David Gusta, watch our interview with David Gusta, because he's a riot, man. He just keeps it real the whole time. I like players like that. Damn it! Somebody make a play. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. We're probably like, they'll fix that once they see McGowan as the guy. I think they did the same thing to us last year with I don't know who it was, but the guy who got hurt. He's on Toledo's team. What's his name again? This would be a good, if this happens. I mean, look, it's probably a good thing he's like our third or fourth option. There's another touchdown for the Bulldogs. That might be enough. Nate Frazier takes it into the end zone for the Dogs, and they woke up. Yeah, Chip trained him. Thank you, Daniel. He's on Toledo's team now. So we did this whole simulation. They have Chip train him running the ball. That was a bigger deal than I think we give credit for. I mean, like, the other running backs were fine, but he was supposed to be the guy. But look, here's the thing. If we are 4-0 going into this game, yeah, take it out of the end zone again for your 15-yard return. There it is. That was exactly 15 yards. How about that? If we go into this game 4-0 and we're down 21-9, you're not going to hear me complaining too much. There might be specific plays where I'm just like, we were so close. But I mean, up next on the schedule for Kentucky, and this is for our simulation. This will be tomorrow. I told some of the Tennessee fans who were in here last time, be there on Monday. We will have Kentucky hosting Texas. Probably going to go the way this game is going. But then after that, we'll have Kentucky versus Tennessee. I think that could be a win. We'll then have Kentucky at Auburn to close out Monday. We'll come back next Sunday. We'll have Kentucky, Florida, at Vanderbilt, at Louisville. Tennessee Tech's automatically a win, and then that Monday will be the bowl game because all we got to do is win one more, right? Might still be this one. Kentucky's moving the ball there with a good pass to Troy Stiletto. Come on, Cats. Get in the end zone. Make it interesting. Got it. You can't settle for a field goal. And that's the thing. The game will do something stupid like that too on it. Like if we get stopped, it'll be fourth and 5 from the Bulldogs, 10-yard line. Let's kick a field goal. Make it a 9-point game. 5 minutes to go. This does have me anxious for the season to start. Handoff to Dowdell, and there's nowhere to go. Jagger Burton goes down with an injury. So new center will be entering the game. So the clock stopped for the injury. It'll be 3rd and 7. Kentucky needs this. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. And get it out to Macklin. He's got the first down across the 50, finally knocked out of bounds by KJ Bolden. But not before Kentucky gets a big gain on 3rd and 7 heading into the 4th quarter. Final 7 minutes. Kentucky needs to... All you got to do is win 10 games. That's all you got to do. Did 9 wins get anyone in last year? I know there were several teams who were 9-3 who were trying to get that final spot. My Dolphins just got in the end zone, my fiance tells me. They had the 1 o'clock kickoff today, first preseason game. Will be part of the reason we're only doing 2 games today, if we're being honest. But also, one of these days we're only going to do 2 games because there's no Tennessee Tech on this game. And do we really want to watch that simulation? I don't even know if I want to watch that game in real life. Do you guys remember that Murray State game last year? I'm a big racer. I'm a racer alum, but my goodness, that was a brutal game to watch. Calzada with all day to throw, and it's incomplete. You have to go for this. You have to go for it, and I'm afraid they're going to punt anyways. Yeah, that's true, Derek. Nothing. George, that's going to be the reality. So Kentucky is going to go for it. There you go. Thank you, AI. This is it. This is pretty much your game. Calzada drops back. Calzada gets it out to Dowdell. He's got the first down and fights forward all the way down to the 32-yard line. First down, Kentucky, but they got to go. Clock is ticking. Got to get 7 right here. Got to get 7. Come on. Snap the ball. Let's go. Kentucky taking a lot of time off the clock. There's still 3 timeouts in the 2-minute warning. They'll hand it off to Dowdell. He fights forward for a gain of about 4. Go. You got to go. Come on. Get the ball snapped. Let's go. Come on. You're killing yourself. You're killing yourself. Let's go. Gosh, this is so brutal. I can't. Calzada rolls out. He's going to dump it off, and it's incomplete. So 3rd and 6. Smart decision there from Calzada because you didn't really want to get hit inside the boundary. Take another 45 seconds off the freaking clock. Jeez. Come on. Big 3rd down here. Calzada, quick throw over the middle. First down to Stiletto. Clock will stop to move the chains. No, it won't. Why? Oh, why? Oh, because it's not under. Okay, whatever. It's not under 2 minutes. Go. You have to go. Jeez. Like, I wish I could control some of that. I know they have 3 timeouts and 2-minute warning, but they can't. Okay. Get in the end zone here. That's the most important thing. They will hand it off. Dell's got some running room, and he'll get about 7. 2nd and 3, ball to the 14-yard line. The clock is ticking. Come on. I can't. Like, I just can't just watch the clock run down. Cats need 6. Why are we running the freaking ball? What are we doing? Is that McGowan now in the game? Oh, it was McGowan? Okay. Exactly. What are we doing? 3rd and 5. Come on. Got to pass the ball. They're coming after Calzada. He's in trouble, and he's going to go down. That's big. 4th and 10. Here's your ball game. Watch them do something really dumb and kick a field goal. So here we go. Here's your game. 4th and 10. Let's see if Georgia brings the blitz again. Calzada, he's got time. He's got time. He'll throw. Incomplete. Intended for Kendrick Law in the end zone. Georgia takes over on downs. I don't understand the running plays there. It was 2nd and 3. You need a fumble. Need a fumble big time. There's a quick gain of 9. Josh McCray on the carry, the transfer from Illinois. Anybody else say Illinois? Missouri? Kentucky still has 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, but they got to come up with a big defensive play here. And that's a first down. Kentucky takes the first timeout. Well, there was a brief moment when they had the safety. I thought they were going to win this game. I did. I thought they're gonna get it. They're gonna get the ball back. They're gonna score a touchdown, and there's not enough time for Georgia to come back, and that's not what happened. Second and 9. Man, needed that ball to pop out. So Kentucky takes their final timeout. The next play will take us to the 2-minute warning, and then Kentucky's going to have to do something special. That's a great post. Josiah Hayes with the tackle. Georgia will have to punt. We'll let the clock run down to 2 minutes, and then Kentucky's going to have to just do some crazy stuff. I had us ranked 17th. That's what we were the last time we went into Georgia. I think were they 5-0 or 4? I think they were they 5-0? They might have been 5-0. I think it was 4, right? They played 2 easy games, and they played Vandy, then they played Florida. Yeah. So what do they'll drop? They'll drop to like 21st. I mean, they can't penalize Kentucky too much for losing to Georgia. What is kind of crazy about their schedule is like their first. Think about this: their first 4 SEC games are going to be against a top 25 Ole Miss team, a top 25 South Carolina team, a top 5 Georgia team, and the number 1 team in the country, Texas. I mean, it's so stupid. Like I don't know. I don't know where we get our wins from this year. Sweet baby Ray had the big game against Florida. Calzada, and he's looking deep. Batted down. Just throw those up. Keep throwing them up. 3rd and 10. Well, the South Carolina game was a lot of fun, and the first half of this one was pretty fun. I kind of knew when Georgia had a 14-9 lead and was getting the ball back that things weren't good. They're 4-0, Paul. They've beaten two top 25 teams. What do you mean? How would they not be ranked 17th? That's actually, they should be ranked in the top 10 or top, maybe top 12. Let's see, they beat, what was Ole Miss? 14th. South Carolina was 12th when they played them here, but they probably will be in the top 10 when they play them. If they're 4-0 and they've beaten South Carolina and Ole Miss, 17 is like, here we go. This is the ball game. Going deep in double coverage, batted down. Georgia will take over at the Kentucky 27, get in victory formation. And that will do it. The Bulldogs come back from down 9-7 and outscore the Cats 14-0 the rest of the way. Kentucky's offense shut out in the second half as our color commentator over here, Derek's DSW, said the difference is our O-line got no push on the run, and that was the biggest issue in this game. Total offense 216. They both ran 42 plays. They just had 5.1 yards per play, where we had 3.9. Wow, 16 rushes for 7 total yards. I don't like that like sack yards are included in that. It kind of like it doesn't really tell the full story. Okay, man, 17-26. This was easily Calzada's worst game. Georgia only threw 2 incomplete passes. Still no turnovers for either team. But Kentucky got a big win over South Carolina. They're now 4-1 on the season. The AP poll dropped them to 21st. We will be back tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon, we will be back where Kentucky will take on Texas, Tennessee, and Auburn. We'll do 3 games tomorrow. This has been fun. Thank you guys for getting in the chat, doing all that. Make sure you've hit subscribe, like, all that stuff. Share it. Let's. This is fun. They're 4-1. 4-1. If you start out 4-1, you're not gonna hear a lot of complaints out of me. I'm gonna feel pretty good about that. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Look for Twitter at Stephen Peak. Let's see if I can nail that. There you go. At Stephen Peak KSR. And then on KS Board, we'll also be updating this to keep you guys informed on when we're going to be doing it. Just depends on all the other stuff we got to get done throughout the day when we can turn on the Xbox and run some simulations. So tomorrow, we'll get the next 3 games. Next Sunday, we'll do 3 more. Bowl game on Monday. Playoffs? Playoffs. Maybe we'll have to put a playoff bracket together. I mean, if they win 9 games, maybe we'll have to do some playoffs. But we'll do that next week. Again, tomorrow, Texas, Tennessee, whoever I said the third game was it Auburn? Auburn. See you then. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow.